Hello, my name is Frank, and this is my movie analysis on E.T. the extraterrestrial. It's about an alien who gets left by the other aliens because a group of alien hunters, or that turns out to be government officials, try to see what's going on and try to get the alien. And then a boy named Elliot finds the alien in his tool shed, and they end up becoming friends and connected together. Um, a- then Elliot allows him to stay in the house. He meets Elliot's family, and then eventually the alien learns how to communicate, makes a device that calls home, signals home, and then that's when the government overhears them, and then they end up trying to get the alien. The alien dies, and somehow he's brought back to life without the government knowing. The boy and his brothers and friends help the alien escape, make it to the place where the alien landed, because the communicator had been going the whole time, signaling the other aliens to come get him. And then he's able to rescue the alien, and then they say goodbye, and the alien takes off. I chose this movie analysis because I thought it was a good thing because the alien and the boy really don't know how to communicate. They can feel each other because of telepathy that the aliens, but the alien ends up to speak. There's a good family dynamic with the mom. The brothers really don't believe him at first. So I want to get into my questions, and this one is the characteristics of a competent communicator. Which character is the most competent? Discussed and why? I think Elliot is the most competent, and I'm gonna play a little clip where he's being kind of assertive with his brothers when they want to play Dungeons and Dragons. If you could see in this video that Elliot is he's assertive with his communication. He at times he does get a little over aggressive in his communication. That's when he's not being heard. So for the most part, he does know how to voice his opinion and talk, and that's why I feel like he's the most competent communicator, and he has patience, especially when it comes to the alien. Um, so the second question it, that I gonna touch on: the perception influence every aspect of community. Explain how the main character's perceptions likely affect the relationship. Then explain how your own experiences can influence the way you view the movie. For me, I'm a pretty open person, so I am gonna go with my take on it first, and that's that I would be more open to seeing the alien than like his brothers and his mom do in the movie, because they do not believe Elliot, and that's one of the things. So this is question number three, um, and his perception is him feeling that he not like he gets believed by like his mom. He gets assertive with her and a little over aggressive at times. With his brothers, it's a more healthier thing. And then later on, they find out that he's right, and they come to his aid. How it affects me seeing the movie, uh, so it kind of opens me up to seeing at the reason I kind of chose this movie. This is on question number three, is because I think there's a lot of dynamic with the alien thing is different cultures and different people are alien, and that's something as a counselor I wanted to get in touch with is being able to communicate with people that are not the same as me, getting to be able to understand them and use that. So now I want to go back to question number two, which is as you learn as courts, culture in general can have a big impact on the way we communicate. With some of the culture in general differences that affect interpretation in the movie, for at least for the culture into general. So I'm gonna say that aliens a different uh, gender type or culture type. That's gonna be the main culture one. Is they learn a lot from each other, um, and that's just and it's the basic things that they learn. Obviously, the boy doesn't go to his planet, but the alien comes to this planet and learns a lot. And it seems like we eat the same kind of food, so that's a really good way to connect with people. Is the things that they enjoy and we enjoy, share them together, and it breaks down some of the things. Some of the gender things is obviously his mother. This is a clip right here of him with his brothers. That's more of a general. That's more of a role that's kind of general. This is one of him with his mother. He's kind of covering up for the alien knocking stuff over here. So there is there's some stuff that goes on with the mom and the sons, where she has to be kind of like the dad, 'cause the dad actually left for Mexico with Sally, and he kind of broke that to his sister, and it was a thing. And another thing is number question number four. As we know, with language, a big pattern example of language is used in the movie between some of the main characters. Okay, so obviously there's spoken language, as we can see in this clip with the brothers again. There, and then with this clip right here, there's some unspoken communication. You know, the eye contact here is very big. Um, Empathy is the third one. Uh, they're being their emotions are connecting here together, and I think that's the one of the bigger underliers in appreciation that most people overlook, that some of their feelings aren't their own, they're that when you meet a person, they may be just as anxious as you. Um, Number five, what language is important? How we use nonverbal plays a role in how we communicate consciously versus racial messages. There are many facial expressions in the movie among non say a lot more than words. Give three stamps of nonverbal implications of a morning. So I'm gonna replay a little bit of this video. They're definitely looking at each other, and the alien's communicating to him non-verbally that he's tired. That's one form. Here is another example when she gives him a kiss. That's a physical communication of love. It's not really verbal. here is another form of nonverbal communications. Uh, there's a danger here, like the key guy, the main military guy, Keys, government officials chasing them. They're trying to capture the aliens, so there's some fear and aggression here towards the government officials, and there's some excitement and non-verbal communication of fleeing from the kids trying to save the alien. Okay, so not. I'm gonna move on to the next question. And I really enjoyed that there wasn't too much in this movie. There was just enough in this movie to it kept it simple for this. I thought if I got into a series or something, there'd been a little too many characters. Um, so I'm now moving on to 6. How does listening impact the way characters in a movie relate to one another? Give 2 examples. This is a great question too, and I want to refer back to let me see here, this clip right here, where the him and the alien are just kind of looking at each other. They're going about it, and then I thought I had one more clip, but since I'm gonna use the clips I got, it was pretty hard for me to get this video without using my phone. So right now you can see that the aliens really this nonverbal communication is going on, but she's telling I love her, and he's listening to it, and there's a lot of ways to different ways to listen. And that's one of my examples is like the touch and stuff like that. So there's looking at somebody and seeing the way they act. That's a form of communication. Um, so not giving somebody your attention can really affect uh, missing a lot of the communication, because a lot of communication is verbal, but if you're not listening and seeing what they're doing, it can really affect things. So how does the main characters portray their emotions? Give 3 examples. I'm gonna refer back to this video. Touch, the kiss, that's one example. Talking with um right here. He's covering up for the alien, knock, knocking stuff down. So that's another form of their emotions. The mom looks overwhelmed and like, oh, you was sick this morning and now you're all better. What's going on? So she's portraying her emotions there, like a little sarcastic and stuff. Um, so we know that conflict's a big part of interaction with others. Give 2 examples how conflict and power are displayed in the movie. So right here with the mother, she's exerting her power over the kids. Like she knows that she's kind of onto him, but an alien's kind of out of reach to really think. But she's hitting like, I mean, you're covering something up, you know. Uh, and then I want to refer back to the brothers and stuff. The brothers are older, so they're explaining that power dynamic over him. Like, this is our thing. We really don't want you included, but you're our brother, so we don't want to step on your feelings and stuff like that. Um, the communication client is an important aspect to consider. Give 2 examples, or wait, give an example of supportive communication climate in the field. Also describe one defensive climate. So this video too is a defense climate. He is getting upset with his brothers because he wants to play some D&D with them. So This is an example of the supportive climate because they're supporting the alien wanting to get home. They're trying to save the alien. Um, so this is the last question, number 10. For example, how is social exchange theory evident in the film? Relationship stages like that. So I think I am going to say the social exchange theory in this has to do with mainly why I selected this movie. Is kind of this is an example of it. Is these two people do not know each other at all, so they have to learn from each other. There's so pertaining to some of the stages that they go through. Um, the safety of the alien is the first. So he gets him with food, brings him home, gets him safety, a place to stay. Then they start working on their intimacy, like becoming friends, talking. Then they move on to more of the social thing. He meets the brothers, the sister, stuff like that, and then the personal identity comes out after that when he figures out the alien's getting sick and needs to go home. So I hope you enjoy my video. I really wish I would have had more clips, um, but I couldn't get it to go without recording off my phone. So thank you for watching.